Better evening to our wonderful viewers for Inside Wazobia Max TV. Welcome to Koko of the Matter. Yes, time don't reach for us to carry all the things where they happen for inside Nigeria. As the matter they be from up to down to left to right. Carry on giving her, make we follow touchlight the matter together to see waiting they happen and if we way forward today. Today hot well for Inside Koko of the Matter. But before we enter inside, they make a first tell you my name. Now me be Sumi Alegino. Welcome once again.
Carry welcome inside program it where we day so inside today. So me don't tell you now say na Koko of the Matter we day and a better time to talk. Arrange all the talk way matter pass. May we look and true. May we see where the team land and where it's supposed to go from here. And true, if you want to look what they do, follow us inside YouTube. Find Koko of the Matter for inside YouTube. You go feel watch all the things where we don't work or the work where we don't hard work put for there for you. May you see. And if on top Wazobia website you want to see them, now the address the waka pass for inside screen now. Time goes to reach out when I go call us and follow us talk better talk inside the telephone number and WhatsApp to where the waka pass for na screen. When I say this number put for there, it go help now so that when now they talk go they hear you clear. Nothing go jam the network where they use and lights no go off for inside the generator where they use charge phone for where you they serve. All right, with all the things I don't talk now with happiness I carry tell you say welcome inside program 8. My name is Femi D. Amele.
Yeah, so as much as the happiness day inside our body, the Toriro day inside Koko of the Matter for today, make with the grind, not be better one at all. Months of strike of the Academic Staff Union of Universities them, and now NLC don't put mouth for inside, gather other labor union them, other different joint body people them, put for inside the matter, say they must follow with ASUU, enter inside the strike. We get strike which starts today, led by NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, and we're going to touchlight waiting they happen onto that level. We also get with a special Torio with a follow talk with one of the people them. We get person where they in the hand of kidnappers them for inside the Kaduna Abuja railway attack will be happen. We know say they been gathered for inside Transport Ministry this morning to protest as they release some of them. We still get over 30 people where they in captivity with the bandits them. And of course we know say badness thing will happen as they flog them over the weekend. See they drag, see they threaten both even our president and the state governor. Now this matter we're going to touchlight for inside Koko of the Matter today. So Femi go carry us with our special guest them. Tell us who and who will they follow the talk to this matter.
Well, small time from now, Oga Emmanuel Sodeke, national president for ASUU, go join us, or Sedeke, and I want to talk. He go join us for inside better internet. He go carry explain where the matter reach now. Now when NSC don't put hand there, follow them, say we want solidarity. Do may everybody understand the matter where they from 2009. He go join us inside this one. Also go join us now. Bilikisu Ahmed, Madam Bilikisu Ahmed Ajia. She day here with us inside studio. Now go hear the story onto how the whole matter carry start. And yes, the family of the train victims, what did they ask for? What did happen? Why government never do anything? Which kind of money bandits they ask them for? All this kind of story now you won't hear from their mouth when we enter that domot to ask better question when we reach that bus stop. Okay, meanwhile, sit down put. May we go inside small break. When we come back from this break, time go reach for inside Koko of the Matter to look waiting the waka pass for inside political waka. Sit down well. They come back now.
All right, now welcome back. As many of us are already here, this morning our president enter inside better plane. They go Liberia to go address different matters where they face, including matter of justice and fairness and all the plenty things. Then where they reason for inside the Liberia celebration, what did they do? Based on that, of course they don't. Of course, a lot of people they complain, say how president will come out at the time when country hot like this. Now presidency come out, can they respond to all the plenty criticisms and talk the way they carry come. Yes, they come out, can they defend in trip to Liberia as way go to take part for inside their 175th independence anniversary celebration. And the senior special assistant on media and publicity, Ogaga Rashehu, now come out, can they do this defense? So say yes, it is necessary for president to go, despite everything that happened for inside Nigeria, because it showed the importance in the attached to security, peace, and well-being of Nigeria and the rest of West Africa. Now, waiting to talk about that. They say, as in they go, in the show, the importance way in their attach. Of course, all this many criticism them now come out for inside social media and everywhere for inside the full Niger talk. A lot of people they complain, say now Niger they face the worst period of security challenge with terrorists. They invade Abuja and other parts of the country anyhow. Even they threaten the same president as well, saying now how go take Waka come out can't do this matter. But presidency come out say him be the special guest of honor for this celebration, so he need to go. Say yes, the trip to Liberia, even though they come at a time of political instability and all of that, they say it is important. Well. Plenty things where they carry come out. But at the end of the day, the most important thing be say, to live your own way, fire they burn. Can't they face another person own? And waiting people the reason how you fit do this kind of thing. I don't know whether the defense of the presidency they enough to support waiting they happen, especially when you look at even the FCT today, the story we get here, say they even attack the presidential brigade. I basically they call them, and yet, our Oga at the top, you choose today to come out without even addressing those issues.
Say another thing where people they reason on to that matter now say when Kujin matter happen, presidency go down, and the reason why in go down now say it won't proof point say these terrorists they don't get mind to fair and come out for anything we supposed to. In a better patron and better Ogawe they give better award and bigger title for inside Liberia. Before now, say they help, he follow just help them when they find peace for inside Liberia. And now because of that, they say may come, say now 175 they don't clock inside their anniversary today. And now the reason why they say where it come. But other people say if you cancel this kind of thing, it go show say the terrorist matter for inside country, it really don't press in conscience where and now the reason why it no go. But all join share, you look at this way, you get as it look. You look at that way, you get as it look onto the matter. Now from there enter another matter, still with insecurity matter for inside our country. The people where they call NNPP don't ask National Assembly where they carry impeach a president Muhammadu Buhari. Inside this matter where they follow us talk inside this one, they say with security challenges where they inside the country, the Rabi Musa Koko led New Nigeria People's Party NNPP. Say they don't call, say, may they impeach President Muhammadu Buhari. The Kaduna State Chairman of the NNPP, Sani Liti, who carry arrange this matter for us, I say, President Buhari don't fail to secure Nigeria. Say, since he don't collect power as Oga Parapata for inside this country, things never do well at all. Say, now so bad governance we they see so. He can't talk, say, the poverty where they inside this country safe. If they smell them, if they taste them, it gets where you reach. Say, when they come of standard of living, standard no day, if you use Gary, measure which of belefu again at all. It say different things. Whether now people where they fight from inside different part of the country where they call ethnic militia, and the one where they talk say corruption, you go come out and he say you no agree all these things. One thing you want reason we don't work well under President Buhari. Now the big question where he talk, he say crime is there, fuel price increase, use of drug increase, youthful population they frustrated. I beg. He say National Assembly may not look where he did for inside constitution, may not come up president if you no agree resign soon. The Kaduna NNPP chieftain also called federal government to immediately may carry the one where they come mercenary, the one where they come from outside Nigeria, for at least 6 months, may they come and that put for near inside Nigeria, fight all the things where they cause banditry, insurgency, and tribal fights where they inside Nigeria. They said this matter, he urgent to say almost 1 million young Nigerians where they go train for special forces, it go take time before all these ones. But inside 6 months, quick, they go use machinery pursue all the bandits where they so. Now the Kaduna State chapter chairman of the NNPP, Sani Liti, arranged this matter for us outside. Whether they go collect this advice, with Tandaya, they look what will happen next.
Well, make we dey pray say not reach the stage where things go get even worse as they don't be so, because people they look and say the thing already bad oh, as the thing don't they be so. But any which way, hopefully things go better. Now the who go make the things better now, and we they look up to. All right, of course, we know, say, following the threats, or rather the warning when NLC carried give, say, yes, they go follow joint body with ASUU, as well as some other joint body groups, them, like the NUEE and some other union groups, them, say they go follow do 2-day strike. Of course, I know see some of them, don't they already see evidence, say, yes, they're not a play at all, because true, they enter inside the strike, effective today, will be 26th of July. They say they carry circular to all the state council state councils of the NLC from the National Secretariat. And inside this circular, Comrade Ayuba Waba tell all the fellow workers, say the national days of protest, as they talked before, they in support of unions for inside Nigeria public universities where they fight for quality education. They say they get to reach the decision in line with the many talk where they do for their National Executive Council meeting, where we hold on the 30th of June. And of course, now they can't schedule these 2 days. So yes, they say make everybody immediately convene for inside the meetings of their SAC to disseminate the information and mobilize the workers for the state. And of course, as we see today, they enter inside streets fully, especially for places like Lagos, where they carry some kind different banners and signs, them with different inscriptions on them. Some of the inscriptions include Nigeria for 60 years of independence, more hunger day inside the land. Another one say reduce the cost of governance now. Another one says save the masses from poverty and hunger. Another one says stop importation of petrol and revive the refineries. All this one they do in conjunction with, of course, the cry for quality education, where ASUU don't they on strike for months now. Of course, we know say today now day 1. We know say day 2 go still day for this protest. So we watch, they see waiting this protest or this strike, any effect whether it go really get. As some people say, yes, the matter of strike don't they do too much, whether not the way forward and all that, but they say, okay, maybe they do 2 days. If they don't answer them after these 2 days, we don't know whether they go enter another extended period. But for now, the 2 days we don't see, day 1 down, 1 more to go.
And you know, say, waiting the family person, say, who now the strike give itself, whether they pay attention to know, say, you get where strike they do for country where you go no say this thing chop body, you don't enter body, you get where you wound for body, that one come day. Because they say when everything don't be like say it reach like this way, better pain day, where person where they look palm oil chop yam, the person where they chop pot, they find the remaining yam, nobody go even call know who they hunger pass. Different people just they use different style for inside this country where they swim. Meanwhile, inside Lagos State, the governor there don't talk, say, time don't reach, may every Lagosian collect them PVC. In fact, he say if the government worker, now by compulsory, may go collect your PVC. The Lagos State governor, in name, na Babajide Sanwo-Olu, he don't declare Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now on a 4-day work account to say, may no go work if you be public worker inside Lagos State. Meanwhile, he say, may you hear what? Go register, go collect your permanent voters card before deadline reach for inside July 30, 2022. Now the advice where the governor arranged put for outside. When he go talk this matter, he put up for the hand of the State of Heads of Service, Mr. Akim Murio Kwonla, and put this statement outside for Monday, say, all officers where they return to work with their PVCs, after they say, may all officers return to work, where they go hold their PVC for hand as they come work soon. According to the Head of Service for inside there, Murio Kwonla say, workers where they grade 1, 3, 7, and 15, okay, me na tanda put, we live now, me na just day well na day. But you see the many of them now, Tuesday, Wednesday, I no 1 year say no collect PVC. In fact, our go arrange be say grade level 2, 4, 8, and 13. Tuesday now na day. For the people where go use Thursday go collect PVC, now grade level 5, 9, 12, and 17. While Friday on go be grade 6, 10, 14, and 16. When he arrange all this talk finish, when he share timetable onto when they go come up for office finish, the statement come back, all workers and every citizen, may they participate inside the electoral process where they come, and may they do the one where they call their civic responsibility, so that the 2023 election, it go enter where, and soft, it go take be. Now, the thing where Lagos State government don't do, now go remember say other states, like say they don't do some states don't do their own, some states still they look where they go do their own to make sure say people for their state collect PVC, so that everybody will supposed to represent, he carry it and that put where represent so.
All right, from inside the next story, we don't show enter inside ASUU State now, where the governor-elect, Senator Ademola Adeleke, come out, don't they cry, better cry. They shout, unto waiting the incumbent governor, Alhaji Boyeka Oyetola, they do. Yes, waiting do. They say yes, according to the story where they get for inside hand, they don't get some kind plans like that to employ like 10,000, what they call OES cadets, carry them enter inside as permanent staff to the state government for inside different ministries, agencies, and parastatals in the state. Now, I mean, the governor, they try and employ 10,000 people. It be like good thing, but no, Oga Adeleke talk say no. It be like say not be better move because first of all, na 11th hour, 9 they do am. You don't do there since you not do am all of a sudden. If last minute you won't come they do am. Say now attempt to plant mines for the incoming government and so the employments that we see they call bad taste. The governor elect also talk say this impromptu conversion of the 3,000 part-time staff for inside the state for tertiary institutions, they won't carry them to permanent staff so as to increase the amount of salaries and wages inside the state. They say sources for inside the HR unit for the Office of the Head of Service, now they give them this information. So, and they talk, say the governor don't give the directive to commence this hour last minute just so that they go do this thing where they want to be to increase the amount of salaries and wages inside the state. All right, now, so as we talk the matter now, different things where the source they carry, they give Oga Adeleke, and so in they say, this thing is not good at all. Why they go come, they do this thing last minute, say they won't bring Bege for enter inside in government. So not be better thing at all. But I don't know how I won't manage them because imagine say they already convert them. Abi and Oga Adeleke no go fit talk say made they sack them again for inside office. So he get to find way manage them. Okay, well, that one go reach. We go see whether he go convert them or unconvert them. He go burn against them when time reach. We go look at the matter be. But for inside Niger State, make a quick talk. Say the chairman of Koko local government area of Niger State, Honorable Johanna Yakubu, they don't come out for work. In councillors don't vex. So they say this one. It be like say they chop money. Sabi work. They do all kinds of things. And now because of this, 9 they say me the come out. 8 out of inside the 11 councillors where they follow and work now then tear body on top the matter for inside the Koro local government inside Tuesday. They say, I beg, may I give a letter, may come out for work. We don't impeach him. The chairman now, he don't abandon office for 6 months. They do work, they come work, they even they follow a stock onto how the resources they. It be like saying a flinch your demand just they do. Now the thing we vest them pass on top the matter. They say since COVID-19, inside last 2.5 years, they know where then they for inside this particular local government area. And the reason why they say, may come out for work, may still come out, may they see space, find another person, may come do the work as different things they to attend to for inside that domain. So, all right, more live like that. May we carry connect with our Oga on top ASUU. Yes, so children they also with the candidates, so it don't the entire month. So we hope say nobody don't get belle or you never give anybody belle. But this ASUU strike, it don't they change hand. We'll find the Oga for inside the ASUU. May we ask a better question. When they come back, no touch, no go promo far. Don't stay with us because in don't they already turned up with now straight to question. We won't ask them. This is now Koko of the matter.
That this party is a party that believes in equity, is a party that believes in fairness, is a party that believes in justice. So they should do justice to this. The North have held onto power for 8 years, in the APC. It is the turn of the South.
Don't voters are one of the most sophisticated in the country. They voted Chief Emeka Abiola in the 90s. They voted Chief Obasanjo, who shows that they are very, very sophisticated, that anybody who is going out because of them.
The fact that leading Northerners failed to indicate interest in the race convinced many of us that our party would tread the path of honor and justice by zoning its presidency to the South after a Northern president has completed 8 years under the party platform. But the events of recent days created the impression that zoning had been jettisoned in the APC. The vacillation of party leaders regarding zoning of the APC presidential ticket has not created clarity in the party and injures the confidence and faith of many in the South.
Now, see all the big things where they happen for inside the country. Now, different politicians, they talk their own onto where things they. Carry welcome back inside Koko of the matter. Maybe from there, enter ASUU matter. It don't reach how many days now. Some say now 6 months. Some say now August they go set to them. But the dates come be like say, if they do dulu. Stay one side and ready to follow us talk onto waiting don't happen now. Because ASUU now don't find NLC and that put near them domot to make sure say everybody understand say this issue of school where picking they go it don't cause kasala, big kasala. And now because of that, ASUU chairman go follow us talk inside this evening. In name na better Professor Emmanuel Osadike. In there with us for Inside the Internet, and the followers go talk inside today. My Oga, carry welcome inside program 8. We happy say you follows us talk this evening. So we're glad say you join us. Welcome, my Oga. How today they be? Yes, as in the journals, I know say in body done ready to follow us talk on to different things. Now go remember saying that since 2009, different agreement done the grant where ASUU done they push. Say abeg na money matter, na repair matter, na different things they tanda put from inside that time reach this time.
Well, I don't really understand why it like say they take time to meet up with the needs of ASUU. I remember it gets one particular one where they say that they follow saying that one 9 them must touch lights. But even more importantly, the way NLC don't join mouth put for inside this protest now 9 day even of more importance, because according to what we see now, they don't embark on nationwide protests. But we even they get to reserve, say the NLC chairman come up on they talk, say this will not be solidarity protest. Say yes, as much as they ASUU do their own, then they don't decide to do their own put still over the same issues where ASUU they complain about. So they don't mobilize workers for across the 36 states of the Federation and Abuja today. And even what will they come out see, what will they see where they come out from this story now? After these 2 days where they don't do now, they go come get warning strike where they commence again. And if care not they taking, if government not meet up with the needs of ASUU and start to correct this issue of badness where they happen for inside education, say that warning strike fits the indefinite. So ASUU, yes, on the one hand, don't they on strike, students don't they house, parents not happy, children not happy, everything they happen. Then NLC and other joint body people them don't say they won't put mouth for inside this matter. So not be only school and students now, but people like electricity them and all the other different unions, they don't join body put for inside this thing. 9-1 can enter inside strike. So I think the general target now to grind the nation to a stop, just to make sure the government respond by force. And now the problem with that. Anyway, our guest, like say, it don't they join us, or then they try to join us. We hope say the internet go do better work so that we go follow and talk. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show. Thank you, say you don't follow us put mouth for this talk. So
thank you. Very good evening.
Good evening, sir. Okay, I go allow make Femi introduce you very well so that we go understand who it is we they follow the talk, and then you go tell us what thing they happen concerning ASUU and the strike where we don't they see for some months now.
And yes, for those who just they look us for television, our guy pata way they see now ASUU president Professor Emmanuel Osadike in don't deal with us now. And yes, time don't reach to ask questions about what did they tanda, what did they happen, what did they draw this talk, negotiation, back and forth. People like say it's never join. Make us start with one question where different people go on know, because now we don't even be like say we don't forget what it cause all this strike or those strike. I beg, what it be like 3 things where they inside this 2009 agreement where people need to know why ASUU they strike and tanda puts for the strike more than ever before as we did so.
Well, the major issues we have there is that we had an agreement in 2009, I'm sorry, on a number of issues. One is funding of universities. 2 is the welfare of the staff. 3 other matters which have to do with university laws and NUC and others. There's a need to ensure that the university law of autonomy is respected, and a number of them. Those were the issues we had then. But government had reneged in a number, right? The issue of funding of university, the government had reneged. After that strike, after that agreement, government set up a panel to go around the university to see whether what we are saying is correct. And that panel went around and they came out with a very big damning report, known as the need assessment report. And that document was presented to the Federal Executive Council, and they approved that the sum of 1.3 trillion naira will be put to university over 6 years to ensure that our university competes with that university in the world. But strange enough, up to now, that money had not been released. That is, in 2013 today, is about 9 years ago, that money had not been released. Then while this was going on, and from nowhere, the federal government introduced this so-called PPIS and said university must join. And when you look at the law of university, autonomy law we talk about, shows that any circular coming from the ministry As far as universities are concerned, they are not recognized. But they want to force people into this IPPIS that from all education has shown that it's very corrupt, does not address the issue in the Nigerian university system, and it's against the reason why the government introduced this thing. And when we went on strike in 2020, they asked us to challenge us to produce an alternative to IPs, and we did produce, which is university transparency and accountability solution, which we used as, which government had refused.
Okay, so it come and say, as we don't arrange the different issues now, we don't matter, we don't explain. So these things now, we in list, now the things where they expect civic government to respond to, where response never come to. Okay, but as you don't come back now, may we can ask, because some go say 2009, nobody then do the agreement to, but where they can't day now, the thing don't can change again. I beg, waiting Minister of Labour, President Muhammadu Buhari, and all the other people with the federal government, why did they talk? What did they talk? Why this thing come be like say he had to solve? Now the money or now the thing, now the term and condition, now the IPPIS, or which one be like say they cause the problem will be like say a big pass? Because this thing now, it don't be national problem. Now it don't turn very, very big national problem pass as we won't keep on before.
It became a national problem because the government is not interested in the Nigerian educational system. If you look at in this country, they have completely destroyed the primary and secondary school, and their aim presently is to destroy the tertiary. I will not allow it. That's why when you look at all over the country, private universities are springing up all over every day with the hope that they will solve what we are doing. All the issues are important. Funding is very important. Welfare of staff, salary of lecturers are very important because a university is universal. You have to get lecturers from all over the world coming to teach here. You have to get students from all over the world to teach here to get good ranking. When you go to a good country like Ghana, you have foreigners, white foreign students, foreign lecturers teaching there, including Nigerians. Go to South Africa, the same thing. Go to Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda. You see them, but in Nigeria, you don't see any foreign lecturer teaching here because what you are paying the lecturer is just minor, less than $700 a month. You look at the infrastructure, the laboratories are not working, and they have all left. So they are all very important to not just to ASUU, but to the Nigerian populace, the ordinary Nigerian who cannot afford to pay 10, 20 million as school fees outside the country. If you watch today, the political leaders are sending their children abroad, using our own resources, and that's why they neglect our own. That's why we're on strike. It's for the benefit of Nigerian people. It's benefit of me and you. I know you, those who are speaking to me, so you can't afford $5 to $12 million as school fees outside the country. The struggle is about you. You're still getting good education, just like the children of the big men who you see standing with their children every day when they are graduating from university outside the country.
Okay, Oga, you don't mention plenty things as the main issues where they on ground, and you say Bonga government not answer them. Is it that they not answer them at all? Apart from the introduction of IPs, you don't talk that one as a major thing where they bring inside after they don't go around, go do reports. But issue of funding and issue of welfare of the staff, is it that they not even do anything at all, or they just do small, leave small? Say, okay, money where they on ground, it not there enough. Maybe they do have small. Which one be the case now?
On issue of funding, on issue of salary, they've not done anything. The same salary lecturer in 2009, when the exchange rate was ₦1 to less than $100, is what they are still earning today when the exchange rate is $1 to about $600 to $650. So nothing has happened there. On issue of funding, no major improvement has been achieved. Go to our university today. Laboratories are empty. The classroom, when you have 100 students, you have 1,000. A lecturer should be a class of 50, 20, or 100, you have 1,000. So nothing has drastically changed to ensure that we now have to have a universal university where you have lecturers from all over the world and students from all over the world, like our people are going outside the country. That is where we are. So nothing really has changed, has happened.
Because I asked that question. The reason why I asked that question, now because the matter of students now, as much as the lecturers, they involved, their welfare, the state of the universities and all of that, but the students, now then be the major people now, wait on their house for some time. And I know one or two interventions when they try, they come in, maybe not necessarily from Ogbonge government side, but when I don't they get any other response from other areas, because it be like Ogbonge government never really sit down or try meet for where on a day. But because of the students where they house, I want to ask whether any other interventions we don't come, you go make una reconsider the students now, because lecturers, why they reason the state of the university is solid point, they reason the welfare solid point, but the students, considering the fact say they go get a lot to come back to catch up on, any other interventions where they come, you go make una reason this strike where una day so, or now until Ogbonge government meets every demand before una go come up for inside the strike matter.
Like I said, the government have not done anything since we started the strike. Similarly, nobody has done anything. And we don't have any relationship with any persons or organization. We have relationship with the government. And we expect the government to do what it should do. If they want to go and get people to intervene on their behalf, it's their business. It's not our business. And for the student at home, let me ask one question. Are our students getting the best of education? We keep on hearing this question all over the place. Are they getting the best? Are they getting the same of education as those of the political office holders? Are they getting the same? Will you compare university in Nigeria and university in Ghana? Where in Nigeria they stay in shanty villages as ready rooms and what have you, and subjected to all sorts of community, those shanty communities, evils and misappropriation, courtesan and what have you. Is that what you have in the 80s? In the 80s, every student live on campus, safe and protected. Is that what you have today? Is that how it's going to be? When you go outside the country, is that what you have? Please, I think we as a country, me, you, and other Nigerians, we should talk that this is to fund education.
Okay.
Go to Ghana, they give 20% budget to education. Go to South Africa, they 20%. Nigeria, they give 5.4%. And we keep to be defending it because of the student. You should fight for their right.
So it can't. I mean, the students will fight for their right. We don't see students they don't gather. As we conclude, make I ask you this onto this issue of IPPIS and UTAS. And now say una no want IPPIS. Say the UTAS na issue or pass. I beg people where their house where no to go school. They know they want that which one be IPPIS, which one be UTAS. Why UTAS they important to ASUU pass the IPPIS where lecturers they try propose give government inside this one. Now they say UTAS, but the government they say now IPPIS the one may now use. Why they important, or what will be the difference inside that one? Because now when salary they follow come now important pass. Abi, no be so.
Let me explain to you. We have challenged this government that in which country in the world would you see a university lecturer being paid from a Accountant General office? That if they can show us one country in the world, university universal. University is not one company. It should be for everybody in the world. We have challenged them. Give us one country in the world where university of salary of lecturer are on monthly basis paid from the Accountant General office. But the university laws, the people who employed a lecturer is the Government Council. And people who should pay them is the Government Council, not Accountant General office. And today, for you, I think you are all aware in this country that the Accountant General have been arraigned by EFCC, a government agency, alleged to have siphoned the sum of 109 billion naira, more than what we're asking for presently. Is that is the only place you can pay salary to? Every year, this country pay so much money in dollars to a foreign company for this IPPIS. So if you are paying a foreign company so much money in dollars that you can use to fund your education to a company outside, and your academics, your egghead, have been able to produce a system that is far better than IPPIS. Why are you rejecting your own and taking for their own outside? You pay so much money. IPPIS, you will not pay one kobo. It's your own. We use our more money, our members' money to produce for you. Other countries in the world, when they have a problem, they run to the university. But here they run to outside and look for cheap, what they call it, where they will spend so much money because of private interest. If it were you, if your family, your children develop a solution to you, at free for you, would you throw it away and go and get the one you will pay $1 for to solve the same problem? That's the question we should ask the Nigerian government. Your intellectuals have produced a solution. You say you don't like it. You prefer the one you are paying to in dollars every month. Located in a cathedral office that is readed with that is filled with corruption. Which one do you accept?
Now, better question you ask inside this evening, but we must thank you, Professor Emmanuel Osadike, ASUU President, for the talk where you don't put for inside our understanding today. For those where they look the matter, now no say NS day 2 strike continue tomorrow, and ASUU, NLC don't come outside, come back onto the matter. But we must thank ASUU President, say inside this small time where you don't share, help our understanding until where the matter reach, and why they never enter school back, because all must be well inside this country. And I may be aware, now they don't put mouth to serve. All right, so don't put when they come back. Now don't reason say the families of the trained victims, they feel better pain. Well, when I hear waiting this next guest, which she should go tell us inside this one. You know what it mean? May you see your sister, brother, maybe they flog her for video. You know they all right at all. So don't put, will they come back now?
All right, now welcome back for Inside Wazobia Max TV. Right now, we don't enter inside the part 2 of the Koko of the matter, and with the reason the matter of people where they inside the hand of the people then we kidnap them when they come out from Kaduna, they come Abuja for inside the railway matter. And we don't get with us inside studio one of the family members of the victims, them, Madam Bilkisu Ahmed. Good evening, Madam.
Good evening.
Yes, ma. So we want to touchlight the matter, and we know say this period don't be very, very painful period for you and your family members. Waiting really they go on since this matter happened. We know say Ogbonge government don't they talk their own, different people don't they talk their own, but over the weekend we see one badness video like that will not make sense at all. You there in touch at all, or just what be your experience so far as this thing don't they happen for all these days? So
it's really not be better one. Not be sweet at all. It's very, very painful to us, we the family members.
Okay. Which of your family members they inside their hand?
Now my younger sister and her baby.
Her baby? She be the travel with her baby, they come?
Yes.
How old be this weekend?
She was, that time we them catch them.
Yes.
She be 1 year, 8 months.
Oh.
Now we don't spend 4 months there. She be 2 years, 2 months now. Now there she do her second birthday.
Her second birthday. You see them for inside the video we just come out over the weekend. Okay, but you get any other communication with them at all, or as they don't did there, so you know they hear from your sister, you know they hear anything at all?
You know, when those people catch them, and they're there for some days. So after those few days, they can't call her husband, can't use her because we dey look for her. We don't cry. We think say she don't even die. We go from one hospital to another. My other sister, the husband, all the family members. We dey go from one hospital to the other, one clinic to the other. We no come see her. So as we don't see her, we can't sit up. We just dey pray, we worry. Before one night, one day like this, they can't use her number call the husband. So the husband can't pick. They can't give her the phone. Say me she talk. I ask her, where you dey? She say she dey inside bush. Where the baby? Say the baby sit down here, they play. So the kidnappers can't collect the phone. They say, your wife dey here with us. See your pikin here, they play inside sand. Then they okay. We just won't let you know. What you now want? They say they don't want anything. Since that day,
they say they don't want anything.
And the first thing when they first talk with that.
So they no come talk with us again. So we did like that until I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, they come send message, audio message say if say na money they want now. Say make tell them the person with them will go meet. That's all.
Okay, you say they send audio message, and I know say you know if you play direct for us, waiting the message day, but maybe ask you, they ask for money when they can't send this message. They threaten your sister when they send this message. They tell you may you tell government anything at all for inside this message.
They just say they need money, but that if further discussion, maybe we go meet somebody.
Now don't follow the person talk.
They say make you go meet somebody. I mean, make you follow person talk.
Maybe we go meet somebody where they mediate.
Hey, they mediate for them. Now don't go meet the person. Waiting down on contact.
They don't go meet them. They don't come say now 100 million they want.
100 million. 100 million naira.
Okay, when they say make you go meet person, una inform police or any security people say at least we don't hear from them, or they say make we go this place, so make una follow us.
Mediation day. You say as the thing happen, we get stakeholders where they don't come together and where they discuss, because this thing na Kaduna side, so people where they discuss and they Kaduna, so few people there Abuja here they discuss, so then they meet with those people. Me I know they meet them. So then they talk with the government, between the kidnappers and the family members. We get committee where they talk with them. So any news where they get, where come from the people where they mediate between the people where catch them and the government and the family members. This committee they know.
The government, they don't call you now, as we don't talk, say the committee, they don't call you now to ask, say, what you now know, what you now hear, how will you help you now?
No, say, this matter, no, they say, they don't call us. They know the thing when they happen now. We, the family members, you know, say, now we the thing there, body hot. So they don't go meet them. You understand? Then it disturb them all the time. So now that talk, they say then they do something and they do something. And I have this thing now.
Okay, we here say they release some people between yesterday and today, and some family members can't get to go Ministry of Transportation, can't they protest? Why they go protest? Because it can't be like say at least they release them small, or is it that the agreements where the committee they follow, they talk and all that, not gets any effects, or he follow for inside the people where they release, like waiting happen? Because as the victim family gather go meet go for Ministry of Transportation, it be like say problem day and they're not happy with the situation. So waiting be the Tory from inside there. Sorry, before you answer that question, person won't follow us talk inside this matter. They call us from Jos. Good evening, welcome to the show.
Hello. Hello. Yes, John from Jos. Carry welcome inside program 8.
Okay. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening. Welcome.
Okay. I want to speak for this matter.
Okay. We hear you, sir.
First of all, the ASUU strike. Okay. the ASUU strike, they are doing the good job as they are protesting from today. Now, if you remember 2009, these people come out, told us that Boko Haram means education is a taboo. So education is a taboo. That thing continue till 2015. Still now. Now they are telling us again that go to school again. Everybody sitting at home looking at them that Boko is Haram. Are we adopting to the Boko Haram issue?
So you they talk say insecurity now lead to people with their house. Okay, but from them, because you know say other people go also won't follow you talk. And we don't hear what you talk onto the matter. Okay, you won't talk anything about these train victims issue.
Okay. Now, issue of this train matter now, kidnap Abuja train matter. Again, they say they're sending people to go and negotiate with them. So you negotiate for what? Who are the people that are negotiating with them? If they don't have hand on it, why do they send people to go and negotiate with those people? Because they demand 100 million today. You carry 100 million and give them. That means you are giving them backbone. Yes, tomorrow they are going to bring another 100 million again.
Okay.
Next tomorrow they are going to bring another 100 million. You are giving them backbone. But if they demand money now, people refuse not to give them any amount. So today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, I'm telling you, all this will stop.
Okay.
Because we are paying money up and down. That's why they are strong.
You do well, John.
To go and buy weapons.
Okay, John,
they want to buy.
You do well. Thank you, say you call us. We're great to say you call us. You don't talk, better talk onto the one way you know onto the thing. Okay, we'll go back to that question where so mean they.
Yes, so the question again, madam, now victim families of the victims them gather for inside Ministry of Transportation today, and they do we no go agree waka better protest line they gave, and I want to know why. Is it because una feel say the committee no they follow talk better talk because they release some people? Until waiting make them release some people.
Or those ones they pay money.
They paid.
Those ones they pay money. The 4 people where they just released inside yesterday.
Everybody where they release after the 11 people then they pay.
So 4 people where they released yesterday, they paid. The 39 will remain.
They say we must pay.
They say men now pay. Okay, when I can carry this matter, I still go back to the question where so me ask now. When I reach ministry now, tell them say, then say me will pay money to release our people. What thing they don't tell you now? From yesterday reach now.
You know, say she asked one person. They waiting make us come out yesterday. On Saturday night, we wake up on Sunday morning with one video like this where they send when they beat our person where they catch.
They send the video, give una the...
Yes, they send the video to our loved ones. So that video, now we don't see them. I don't know.
We don't watch them.
So anybody will see that video, except if na animal. It is touching that video. You know, since this thing happened, and they say government they do something, all the story where they inside, they pray. We dey pray and we dey patient. Say we say they only touch our loved ones. So we just dey pray. We just dey. Maybe say we dey happy, but our mind dey
calm small. They use prayer join them.
But this big thing, that video.
You know it be am at all. Evans, be like say Evans from Bayelsa self don't watch the video. Himself won't follow us talk. I know say if he be say Evans don't watch the video. Evans, can you welcome inside program?
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
We dey hear you.
What at here now? What happened? Say I go hold. Hello.
We dey hear you, Evans. Talk your own.
What I me go talk? I go hold the federal government responsible. And number 2, this telecommunication, I hold them responsible because they know the whole line. All the whole line is ready start. They have to hold them responsible because federal government is responsible and the telecommunication is responsible. Let them trace because all the whole line is ready start. Let all the whole federal government go and trace the telecommunication through day and kidnap or you can hold all those or you can cut all those call the television. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Oga Evans. So, I mean, we still they talk about how bad that video be. It bad for eye. You know, be at all. I can't just imagine now, say, even though, say, before, past 4 months, you say, now they come, say, at least the day alive, this, how the video can turn your body, how it change out now the reason?
You know, say, right from time, we know, say, those people, they dangerous. And if they carry somebody, carry and catch your person, go put an inside bush. If they sleep for a bush, if they sleep with insects, with pikin, with small girl, they sleep inside bush, they sleep with insects, they sleep with reptiles. The water where she they drink, we don't know the kind of water she they drink. The food where she they eat, we don't know the food where she they eat. We don't know, we know say, then they're already there for bad situation. That thing, they pain us. But as we say, we'll never see where they don't beat them or they don't
do
anything bad to them. We just they pray, say one day they will come out. So our mind, we not too fear. We they fear because those people they're dangerous. Everybody know how dangerous they be. But as they know they touch them, and as they carry the matter, they go say then they tell government what they want. You understand? Our government say indeed they do in work until you can't reach the time where they say they won't collect money. Where some people don't they pay money, so everybody just they hope. You understand? So until this video will come out, that video, as I sit down, I know well.
It go hard.
Since Sunday, I know where I know feel it.
Okay.
If I begin it, I go to say because they don't. As in they flog them, then they talk say they will kill them.
Yes, if they don't answer.
And those people, Shebi, now they see the thing where then they talk, say they want to, where then they do. Anything where they say they want to do, they will do. So
okay,
that's
so, Madam, I want to ask you now, because una they follow committee, una don't go meet who they send, una make una go meet, all those things. Una they happy with the way government they handle the matter, and if not, which una want make government do? The committee they tell una say make una pay the money or what? Because
no, don't start that money.
They don't too take for inside there.
Yes.
So what you una want?
You see where we want. We say, you know, say you get the law where they don't pass. When they say na criminal, make person give ransom. Anybody will take ransom, will collect ransom, na criminal, then go arrest them. So for that one, we know if we say make government go pay the money or make you no pay the money. We will not get that 100 million. 100 million, for no be 100,000, no. No be 10 million, no. 100 million in this hard time. Where we go get them from? Where we go get 100 million from? We don't get that money.
So what you now want?
We want to make government just intervene, make it collect our people as soon as possible, because this threat where we get from those people, we no fit sleep. Our people there, they know, we don't know their situation. But we know say that they suffer. Where we dey here, but we dey die silently. As you see me, why I dey pay me since morning. I never get high blood pressure before. But I know well. All of us, my mother dey for village now, I no fit answer her call. She don't say they don't catch her daughter, but I don't fit explain to her what they happen. Before she will come the fit.
And the way una the reason you feel say government go actually do this thing when they do.
We just they plead. Government fee do if you want to. If government want, we believe say government fee collect our person within a twinkle of an eye. They can do it. We believe that government have the capacity. They have the capacity to do it. If they have the will, they can do it. We are not asking them, we are not telling them what to do, how to do it, but we know they can help us release our loved ones from the hands of these terrorists. We don't want anything less or more. They should intervene. They can do it. Government should do it and do it very fast, because those people, they're dangerous.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Madam Bilkisu. We know say this matter not day easy for you and your family at all. And we join our prayers with all of una, and we also they beg government because so many things where people don't they reason onto this matter, they communicate. They get mediator where they don't send, go give other people. So not be say the day easy or the day invisible. Now just make government do what they need to do. Well, anything where they talk for inside the back where they make the matter they had, make a quick talk make the quick talk so that we will get.
Yesterday I have a message. I know they cut your shoe.
No problem.
Yesterday when we come out, when we go block the Ministry of Transportation, now message how we want pass to them. We want to make the minister because transportation na be train na transportation and then get the train. We know if you go like me, the time where some people go other ministry, then drive them. So there sometimes if nobody the community, you cannot people know if you go say they won't do demonstration like that. So we can't go this ministry. The minister come yesterday. He meet us, we discuss. He tell us say they committed to the cause. He will help us rescue our person. Mr. Minister of Transportation, your commitment yesterday, we trusted you, we believe you. This is a message I'm leaving for you. We want you to honor that commitment for the sake of Allah that you worship. We don't have any power. We don't have the strength to rescue our people, except with the help of the government and God. So I am still calling on you to honor that commitment for the sake of God, the Allah that you worship. We want you to honor that commitment. And please don't disappoint us.
Okay.
Because yesterday, the discussion we had, today we have not really achieved
anything.
Yes.
All right.
I'm telling the truth,
Okay.
Mr. Minister.
Now talk we don't hear so from inside the family of a person where they know why they pain for inside this one. Waiting I will tell you this evening. Now the only thing within my mouth now say as now the year time for prayer don't reach. As they pray for house today, may they pray for victims where they outside. Say rescue go come. And anyhow where they go use come up for there, they use and come up for inside that domot. We carry better gratefulness, give Ajia Bilkisu Ahmed, when a family member of one of the train victims, assistant Pekin, assistant Pekin they pray say God help them make they come out. My name is Femidi Amele. Now the program will live on for this evening like this, 9 days so.
And my name is Somi Alegino. Until we see you tomorrow, we pray because if you touch our own, it can't be like waiting day far, but until you touch your own, you're not going to know. But last, we hope so Bunge government go step up, do what they need to do. All right, we go see you tomorrow.